Hello, language arts friends. I hope everybody had a great weekend. I know I did. I got out and enjoyed the sunshine. This week we're going to start. We're actually getting into our first unit. We spent the past 7 school days getting signed up for things, doing some getting to know you activities, doing a little bit of thinking, a little bit of writing, but now it's time to get started. So I hope that you're looking forward to it. I know I am. What I wanted to talk to you about before you really get into the overview page and start looking at your task is organization. So if you look at the page, you will see there'll always be a note for me at the top, and then right below that, a list of everything that you're expected to do that week with links to the resources that you'll need. There'll also be a pacing guide on there that shows you a suggested order of work so that you're only doing 2 or 3 tasks a day and not feeling so overwhelmed. Pacing like that also helps with your retention. It gives you time to stop and process, think about things, ask questions, review. So really consider using that pacing guide to help you. Also on the page, there's a to-do list down at the bottom that'll show you what's practiced, what's graded. Remember, if I've asked you to submit something, even if it's not being graded, I'm checking for your understanding so I know where to go next with instruction, and I'm also using it for attendance purposes. So make sure you're turning in things if I ask you to turn them in. Other things on the page, the giver is there. So I hope that you have already ordered that or gone by the bookstore. If not, please make sure you get a hold of that by the end of the week. We'll be starting some reading assignments next week with the giver. And also there is a help session later in the week because you do have your first graded writing assignment this week. So make note of that if you'd like to attend that for a little extra help. So the other thing that I wanted to talk to you about is getting organized. You need to decide how you're going to organize your work for this class. You might decide you want a binder and you're going to print some stuff or maybe hand take some notes. You really want that old-fashioned paper and pencil resource. That's probably what I would do for a lot of this. I feel like when I write things out, I remember them better, I understand them better. I enjoy using my colored pens and pencils to make everything look colorful and interesting, so it's easy for me when I look back at it. So that's one way to do it. But this is an online class, so if you'd rather do everything online, I am providing Google Doc organizers. When you open them up, they force you to make a copy so that you can put it in your own Google Drive folder. I would just label it ELA Unit 1 and put everything in there. If I don't provide an organizer and you want to take notes, just take your own notes on a Google Doc and put those in the same folder, and that'll work fine. If you're going to work on a Google Doc, it's probably best to split your screen, and if you don't know how to do that, I'm going to post a video on how to show 2 screens at the same time just to make your life a little bit easier. So really think about how you're going to organize things so that you know where your materials are when you need to reference them. Other than that, just start working through your task after you look at the pacing guide. Set reminders for things like assignments and quizzes so that they're turned in on time. And please, please, please message me if you have any questions as you do the work. Y'all have a great week.